All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about this video I came across. We're going to react to it. It's basically a woman saying women want a lane with money, and they don't really want providers like talking about it. Um, I ain't watched the video. We're going to react to it together. Now, mind you, the video kind of looked AI-ish. Like the woman in the video looked AI-ish. But I do believe that what she's going to be saying, a lot of women probably have the same ideology. So without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into it, see what she's talking about.
Women do not want providers for real. They want immature men with money. Yeah. They want men who base their status off of how much money they have in their wallets. They want men who lead with their wallets. They do not want a man to genuinely be a provider in their lives. For those of you who are new here, I'm a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. Because let's think about it. When we go onto social media now, we talk to any of the young girls now, what they talking about? He got to have some money. He got to have some bread. He got to pay for this. He got to do my nails. He got to do my hair. I'm not going on the first date unless he dropped 2, 3, 400, $5 million on me. There's nothing said about character. There's nothing said about integrity. There's nothing said about ambition. There's nothing said about goals. It's just how much money does he have? And the men who lead with their wallets are typically the men who have nothing going for themselves because they reel you in financially. They know that that is the most attractive thing about them. And because they know that's what they can offer, and you guys have made it abundantly clear that that's the only thing that you're looking for, they're winning. They're going to always come out on top. And then when you're in that relationship, because a lot of y'all are lover girls at heart, like let's call it what it is. You want to listen to the Shira Sevens and all of this, and you want to be a gold digger and a sugar baby, and you only with a man for money, but that's not really who you are. You want the relationship, you want the love, you want the commitment, right? You want the reassurance, you want the emotional connection. But see, when you don't get that, you're mad. Men are this and men are that. No, baby. You wanted the nigga with some money, right? You don't feel safe with them. You don't feel secure with them. You don't feel like you can actually build a future with them. Because again, they know you have taught them. And like I said a million times, if y'all want men to be different, you have to be different. And what happens is women in general, or
The thing about women, bro, women are just so complex. Women want a man with money, women want a provider. Women want a guy with security. Women want a guy that's actually stable. Women don't like to be told no. All these are true, but they also demand so many other characteristics. Like, can you be competent? Are you smart? Are you street smart? Can you be able to fight? Can you be able to protect her? Can you be able to lead? Like you have to have so many different characteristics when it comes to a woman. And a lot of these characteristics aren't interchangeable between women to women. Most women want these same characteristics overall. I ain't even get to being funny. I ain't even get to being charismatic. I ain't even get to being, being able to be a teacher of her. Not only women don't want to, not only do women just want a leader, they want a teacher as well. Being able to being taught by something by a man, women cherish that. Even with men that they look at in their past exes, it's certain men that they still think about to this day because that man probably taught her 2 or 3 things that she can carry over for the rest of her life. Not many men can actually do that when it comes to women, you know, but when it comes to men, we only want the simple things overall, keep your hygiene up, look good for us, don't embarrass us, be loyal, uh, cook and clean, be submissive. That's pretty much it, be our peace, be our support system, fill in into our lives and make our lives easier. That's pretty much all we have to. That's pretty much all we ask for. Like, it's not a lot that we ask for. It's very easy, you know. But when it comes to women, it's just so much complex, And then they'll say one thing, but their actions will say otherwise.
or women in this category at least has taught men exactly what they want, exactly what they need, so they don't have the need to build character or integrity or any of the other moral things that will be really important, like in a person that you're going to spend your life with, right? Or in a person that you're going to at least invest in for some period of time. So you get the lame nigga with money and stick with that. Don't complain about that, because that's what y'all said that y'all wanted. When you grow and expand your mind and develop and put time into yourself and your train of thought and get off of social media and stop listening to all these bitter women on social media who are either trying to get your money or they themselves have not been able to attain the love that they wanted. And so now they flipping the script. When you actually invest that time, you will find a man who will give you his last. You will find that generous man. You will find the kind man, but you have to be the woman that is deserving of that. And the woman who's deserving of that is not looking for lame men who lead with their wallets. Stay safe.
Another thing, when a woman get with a lame dude and she's using him for his money, she doesn't really respect him. And if a woman don't respect you, it's not going to work. It's only for so long that she's going to be dealing with him and then she monkey branch off to the next man. She will cheat on him because, like I say, she don't respect him. It's no different than a man messing with a woman that's very beautiful, but personality traits is ass. Nurturing is ass. Being submissive, having any motherly traits is ass. Like, he's not going to really value her. He's just with her for looks. That's no different than a woman is with a man for his pockets. And one thing she said about it, she was like, certain men, you'll be messing up on a man that you'll be missing out on a man that'll give you his last. Like, certain women get with a man and he'll give her $500 the day that they met, but will skip over a man that will give her his last $150. Yeah, that 500 cool, but that 500 probably wasn't nothing to him because he has so much abundance of money. And he probably was just only using that as leverage just to get what he want out of you until he just use you up and he's not going to have no use for you anymore. The same way you use a man up until you have no use for him anymore. But the man that was going to give you his last, his 150, that was the man that actually value you. Now, not all men will give you their last and actually value. It's some simps out here that will give you their last, but they only lust over you. And it's just some dumb dudes out here that will give you their last. But you could kind of tell, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. And if you got any type of discernment, you could tell who lusted over you and who actually want to get to know you and who actually value, But on top of that, women make bad decisions at mate picking. That's why for long beforehand, it was always preset marriages, because it's a reason why all these women saying niggas ain't shit, no matter how beautiful they are, because they keep picking the wrong men. But this probably be a real person. Like I said, looked at kind of AI-ish to me, but I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you agree with everything she was saying? Do you disagree? Is it the men's fault? Is it the women's fault? Tired of being a person that just put men and women against each other. I would like to come up with solutions, but I think the best solution is, people got to change their ways. People got to stop using people. Well, people gonna get used, but you can't get used up to the point where you ain't getting no type of reciprocation, But I do think that when it comes to dating scene, I do think a lot of things are just being disingenuous. I do think women are getting used for their body. I do think men are getting used for their money, and nothing is just a genuine connection anymore. I think, of course, you could blame social media. Of course, you could blame dating apps. So many people feel like they have so much abundance of options, and so many people are just walking on eggshells because they feel like the person that they talking to can replace them so fast. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you'd like to see me react to more things like this, hit me up in the comment section. Hit me up on the email, nokevnofilter7@gmail.com. Or if you want to see me speak on certain topics, same thing. Hit me up in the email, hit me up in the comment section. Until then, I'm out.